Hello, once again, everybody. It is September 6, 2018, 3:04 p.m. And about an hour, give or take, ago, there was another major earthquake. I'm calling this an 8.1 because that is exactly what showed up on my app. As usual, they have dropped it down to a 7.8, but you could see this right here in the Fiji area. This thing was 608 kilometers deep. Now, if you do the math on that, that's about 378 miles underground that this thing took place. So it was a very deep earthquake. May lower the damage or any sort of potential health hazards or danger hazards to the people of the area of Fiji. But just to give you an idea of how far 378 miles is, I'm going to do a little experiment here, if you want to call it that. We're going to go from New York City, and we're just going to draw a line, all right? We're going to go through Pittsburgh, what is it, 378? So right about there, let's say. This line from New York City all the way through the state of Pennsylvania, past Pittsburgh, that is how deep this earthquake was. That is unbelievable. That is a very deep earthquake. If you guys remember, just 19 days ago, we had an 8.2 earthquake hit Fiji. Here is another part of the current one. They're calling it a 7.8, but my app said 8.1, so that's what's going on the thumbnail. I'm getting kind of tired of these readjustments going on. Oh, here's an 8.1. Daily Star reported 8.1, 7.8, 7.8. What else do we got here? There was a tsunami warning issued with this, which I believe has since been canceled because of the depth of it. Now, don't get me wrong, even though these things are very deep, they are capable of causing tsunamis, but you could see here, if there were a threat for a tsunami, you would see these different types of colors here. But if you look at this chart, guys, look at this. A lot of these are calling this an 8.1. Which is 1 magnitude or 0.1 magnitude lower than our previous 8.2, which we had just 19 days ago around the same region. So, according to theory, we can expect possibly a bunch of 6s and 7s, much shallower in this area, or the potential for a bigger earthquake than an 8.1 in this area, shallower. So, more times than none, deep, strong earthquakes cause shallower, stronger earthquakes, and that is a science that is being developed by a lot of people, actually. They're starting to come to terms with this because the charts don't lie. We are seeing an uptick in earthquakes all around the Pacific Ring. We've been talking about this for a long time, and Fiji has been one of those spots getting hit with those hard ones. We had a couple 8s in... Actually, in Mexico, we had an 8 recently. Just a lot of action going on, as we always talk about in the Pacific Ring, guys. And yet we can add another one to the list, an 8.1 in Fiji. Just to give you an idea of some of the bigger earthquakes in Fiji in the recent months and years, actually. We had the 7.8, which is what they're calling it, 3 hours ago. And then 19 days ago was a 6.8. These were all aftershocks. Because of this 8.2 earthquake that struck 19 days ago, also 560 kilometers deep. That is about 349 miles deep. So very deep earthquakes, and that causes concern for a lot of people. What is happening under our feet, guys? That's what we want to know. And why is the Pacific Ring so active right now? So I hope everyone's safe. I do not have any info as far as death tolls or damage. That will come in time, but had to get the info out to you guys. I do have a weather update coming up shortly, but definitely worth reporting. 8.1 earthquake, guys, in Fiji. 8.1. Wow. All right, guys, have a good day. We'll talk in a couple hours. Bye-bye.